This video game is a genuine first-generation copy produced on behalf of and with the approval of Vague Scenario LLC. Hey everybody, and welcome to Stay Out of the House! The house in question, I'm assuming we're gonna be inside of. This is a game created by Puppet Combo. If you're into indie horror games, you probably know who they are. They've only made about 5 dozen other games. I actually played one of their games last year for Halloween, Nun Massacre. And from what I understand, this game is very similar to Nun Massacre. It uses some of the same assets and gameplay and everything. It's a pretty recent release. It came out in October last year, and it's been in the works for a long time. And from what I understand, it's a longer game than they usually make, and there's a lot more depth to the gameplay than what they usually have. So I am very excited, but also very nervous to play it. Let's see. Press start. There's no start button on a computer. I'm sorry. Okay, what do we have in options? Oh dear. We got the usual VHS video options. Oh my god. I think I might just go with the default VHS. I'll probably change it if I feel like it. We could turn on or off CRT filter. Text above effects. That's probably a good idea. Okay, so that makes it... That'll make it easier to read stuff. That's a good idea. Stealth meters. What the hell does that mean? Alright, I guess we'll find this stuff out. I'm excited for this because, aside from one section of the game that was released a while ago as a demo, I know absolutely nothing about this game. So this is going to be completely blind. Actually, I kind of like how it looks like this. So I think I'm gonna stick with this for now. Alright, Part 1, Night Shift, Part 2, Prologue, Part 3, The House, Part 4, Unknown. Let's do, Part 1, Night Shift, I guess? Select a difficulty level. I'll just go with medium. Take the Night Shift? I don't know, I didn't answer. I guess, yes.
What time are you getting out? 6?
I don't remember there being voice acting.
Want me to pick you up?
Yeah, it's too far to walk.
Yeah, it's too far to walk.
Sorry.
As if. I'll be conked out by then. I'll have a beer for you later. Have fun.
Why'd you even ask in the first place? Okay, maybe I don't like this. There's too much gray. Here, hang on. I have to change video settings. Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, I like this. Let's go with this. Okay, you walk way slower than you do in Nun Massacre, so maybe they're not the exact same game. Gas pump. I'm not driving. Makes sense? Quick Mart, that's the most plain name for a convenience store I think I've ever heard. Hello. Cats.
Just in time. Hurry up and punch in. I've got a hot date tonight.
Bullshit.
You wish. Come on, I've gotta go.
Did you sweep the floor at least?
Sorry, dude. I was too busy. Hey, Rick left a list of side work to do on your shift. Now I've gotta get out of here. Oh yeah, one more thing. I can't find the keys anywhere. The bathrooms are locked up. So go behind the dumpster, I guess.
Lovely.
Hey, I'm just trying to be pragmatic. You should try it sometime.
I like the voice acting. Alright, I'll go and punch in, and we'll begin. Stockroom door, yeah, that's what that said. Punch clock, time card, boop. Where's this car from? If it came from outside, we should probably be hearing it from the right. Alright, so... I have seen this part before, this night shift part. It was released a long time ago as a separate demo, and a few people played it. I have not seen anyone playing the full version of the game, though. Anyone I subscribe to, anyway. I'm sure someone out there is, but... yeah, that's part of why I'm so excited to play this. Because I know absolutely nothing. Beer display. I can't drink on the job. Makes sense. Cold food. Nothing special. Nothing special. That's right, the freaking examine text is the most insightful thing as humanly possible, and by that I mean it's very basic. Maybe I'll have some later. It says broke. What does that say? Muller Mibst Curbs? Curds, Kirks? I don't know, special offer. Newspapers. Nothing special. Shuttle explodes. That sounds a little special. Maybe actually read the title next time. Okay, so here we have beer, motor oil, chips. Oh, read. Okay, hang on. There we go, now you can actually read it. Hey guys, sorry the phone line isn't fixed. You'll have to bear with me until the repair guy comes. Don't worry, I'm not expecting any emergencies. I need you guys to do a better job on side work during your shift. I'm expecting this to be finished when I come by in the afternoon. Number 1, sweep the floors, place items that weren't purchased back where they belong, clean the bathrooms. Rick. Alright, well we can't clean the bathrooms, so I guess we'll have to do the other things. Chips. Eatos. I love that. Alright, let's put them here with the other ones. No. The chips don't go on the chip rack. How silly of me to assume that they would. Oh. Missing slot. Okay. The one with the missing slot. Beer? I just checked where this is before. It stands out from the other ones. It's slightly darker. I guess to tell like the younger people not to go over there. Donuts. They've been sitting all day. Hey, you know what they say, a donut is a donut is a donut. Gas full. That does not go with the cigarettes, I'm assuming. Just a thought. I love how all of the stuff inside these fridges, I guess, the fridge in the back here looks like beer, and yet all the pop bottles are sitting out here. Soda bottles, if you don't know what I'm talking about. Is this the... yes, car accessories. It goes and then transforms into a freaking bottle of glue. That's what that looks like. Alright, shelf. I can examine the shelf. Just some candy. Nothing interesting here. Especially not the motor oil I put back. It feels like for some of these things, I have to get up in their face to interact. Like, look at this. I have to stare directly into this to see nothing special. Okay. We got cameras here.
There's a customer coming.
Oh, I was gonna point that out, and then you did. Alright. Good thing you have a sixth sense for this to know when to teleport to the desk. Where did the fans stop for a moment? Hello.
Hi, can you give me $10 on pump 5?
Nope.
Thanks.
Alright. Assuming we just, you know, put it right through the drawer, and then gas pump. Controller. Wow, that's loud. Oh my god, you got a big friggin' semi-truck. I don't remember that. And off he goes. Magazines. It's mostly porno mags. Okay. You say so. They don't look like it to me. That fan. Or condenser, sorry. I didn't use the proper term. Keeps this cold. I feel like there's some other things that also do the same thing. Maybe it is that. I don't know how freezers work. I'm no expert on freezers. Products. Extra stock that hasn't made it to the shelf. It probably won't make it to the shelf. Did you see how full those shelves were? Soda, extra stock, extra stock. Makes sense. Back door. The most faint lock jiggle sound I've ever heard. I'm already punched in. Yeah, makes sense. Alright. Looks like it's sweeping time. Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep. No dustpan or anything. You just rub a broom on the floor a little while and everything gets clean magically. So apparently, like, the night shift was supposed to be the prologue to the game from what I understood of it. But apparently there's a second prologue after this. So yeah, I don't know. Kind of weird. Oh, I can right-click to zoom in. That's cool. Over here in the corner, I think we have... Can I drop this? Get out of my face. How do I drop things? Is there a controls menu? Doesn't look like it. Input advanced. Rebind keys. Cool! Look at all the keys to rebind. Alright. I guess it's a mystery. Okay, I could just unequip it. So, sorry, you know what, that's... No, it's actually kind of creepy to be just staring right at him, but, you know, the unmarked white van just drew my attention, you know how it is. Anyway, are you gonna stop? Nope. They sure are. Anyway, here is Power Drill Massacre. This is a little arcade rendition, the text is overlapping there, of one of Puppet Combo's older games that never actually got finished. Basically, you wandered through some hallways, a killer came out and chased you, and when he did, you just kind of died because there was no way to actually escape him. Or so it seemed. You had to collect 3 colored keys, so... That's what we gotta do here. There's an exit here. Is that it? Okay, lower levels. I think you can just play this to pass the time if you wish. Since, you know, there's not much to do. Okay, I have to get the final key, I think, to... Alright. Well, good thing most of the level stays open. Lives 1. Only got 1 life. Don't appear right there, thank you. Factory Room 2. I don't know how accurate this is as a demake to the original game. I do know that apparently... What is that? What the hell is that thing? Is that a human heart? What the... Oh, maybe it's a blood stain. That makes sense. I do know that Power Drill Massacre is a remake of Puppet Combo's first game called Minotaur. I didn't know you could go out into other screens. That's good to know. Oh, he actually stopped chasing, and apparently Minotaur sucked, and Power Drill Massacre is like better version of it. Alright, don't pop out now. Oh god, vehicle. Vehicle. Where's the exit? Quick, I need to finish this level before the customer comes in. No, where's the exit? No! Oh, I actually didn't. Alright. Oh, here it is. Alright, it's back on the previous screen. Okay. Can I get out of this? Get out of this. I don't want to... No, I don't want to... Get out of this. Can I stop playing? Okay, yes, there we go. Lives -1. Great. Don't insert coin.
There's a customer coming.
Did the customer just wait patiently for me to get off the game? Alright.
Hi. Hi. Can I help you?
Yeah, I just need some cigarettes.
Okay, which brand?
Banshee Red with, filters.
I think if you pick the other dialogue option there, she says that she's high.
Thanks. Oh, hey. Can I use the bathroom?
No.
No.
God. Well, fine. Have a nice life.
I love that, although you just say no. Alright. Slide that dollar bill through the drawer. And now I have duties that have not been finished yet, and they aren't Power Drill Massacre, I'm sorry to say. Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep! Gotta sweep these back rooms too, especially. They need it the most out of everything here. That there is the icon of Power Drill Massacre. And I love how, oh my god, the thing, it's floating separately from the arcade machine. You could see through it. In the little crack there. Achievement unlocked, good employee. Yippee! You can tell there's a little noise, so they've definitely added a few more things to it beyond it. It's not identical to Nun Massacre. Straws. Maybe if I drink something. Salt. I need to make something first. Is the salt, like, piled on top there? Pepper. It looks identical to salt. Maybe it's a jar or something. Microwave. Maybe I'll heat something up later. I don't need to throw anything away, except for, you know, the dust we swept up. Beer. This is beer. You can get beer in 2 separate places, or... What's this? Extra cases of warm beer. Okay. Why is the interaction box is up here and the things are down there? I can't leave the store. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm just gonna go behind the desk. Maybe they want to stop by this time. Cash register. If I sell anything, I could put the money in here. Yes, I do know how cash registers work. Thanks. I shouldn't stare. Nice music in there. What are you, from the 1940s? That's what it sounds like to me. I can turn on the pumps for customers with this. Nothing interesting. I agree, cigarettes aren't interesting. Probably even to people who smoke. Nothing special. Any of these others? This just doesn't exist, according to the game. Lighters. I quit smoking. Good. Fresh hot dogs typed in brush script typeface. Brush script font. I know that because I watched John's video of this section back in the day. And he's a freaking font fanatic. Not a fanatic, he just knows a lot of fonts because that was his job. Are those Cheez-Its? These are real products that have been made insanely low resolution, so you can't tell what they are, huh? That's Ritz right there. Cheez-Its and Ritz. Those are also like the modern logos that wouldn't have existed back when this game takes place. I can't tell when this game is supposed to take place. Ice cream! Too sweet for me. How dare you? You don't like ice cream? Why am I playing as you? Let me play as someone else, please. Oh, I can jump. I could just crouch in the corner looking creepy for everyone who walks in. How are we doing on the cameras back here? Let's Five Nights at Freddy's this crap. Oh, I can't interact with the safe, I see. What's forward, actually? Oh my god. There's clean text. I'm glad that exists. Oops. That's the sound file coming to an end and then looping, isn't it? I'm gonna try other video styles. Let's try 1995. Oh god. 16 minutes. No. Oh. Here we go. Freaking just crisp high resolution. I might go with this, but I also might not. I kind of like the 1999 aesthetic. Hot dogs. I'm not making more. You've had too many hot dogs. Cups? It's empty. Shouldn't we be refilling it then? I mean, what if someone wants to choose from one of the 6 options of the exact same pop? I just realized there's nothing else. Only broke. We only sell broke here. Oh. Gonna get behind the desk.
There's a customer coming.
There's a customer coming, yes. Yeah, a little late to say that.
Hi. You here all alone?
No, my coworker's in the back.
His voice is that deep, my god. Why are you, like, sliding across the floor? What's wrong with you? Alright, I'm just gonna sit here. Yeah? What do you need? What do you even do in the situation when, like, it's just you and one customer in the entire store? What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to look at? Just pretend you're working on something, maybe? How about you focus on the things you're finding? Why are you... You're just sliding across the floor. Is it a new dance move or something? We doing ice skating? Is the floor that greasy? I thought swept it up. What are all these? I don't know. Something I probably understand if I'd actually worked at a gas station store. Fair enough, you know what? I'm staring at you, so, you know, fair enough. Let me just reminisce on the fact that I quit smoking. Right? Only took you about half an hour to decide to go get a beer. You looked at everything else that wasn't a beer first, studied it carefully, making sure to peek back at me every single time. You're definitely not the killer. What is happening with your afro there? What? Why is it flickering? Are you okay? Where'd that come from? I saw you hand me the beer, not the money. Hey, I need to see your ID. Ah, fuck, you're old enough. Alright, Cameron, did you catch that? If I die, you know who it is. Okay, if you don't mind, I'm gonna just take off down the road. You can have the place, sir. I'm just giving up, calling it quits early. Yeah, no need to do that anymore. Oh god, I live in Silent Hill. I won't be able to find the way home. Alright, fine. I'll go back in and try to chase the perpetrator out. Okay. Wasn't as loud as I was expecting after Nun Massacre.
Finally awake? Sleeping most of the trip.
No, I hate road trips.
That's okay. Sleep all you want. I'm going to stop soon for a bathroom break.
Can I just say, what is this radio? What does it say?
Hear this, my flock, for you are sheep and need a shepherd. God does not want you to be rich, and God does not want you to be successful in the eyes of man. To be poor is to be humble. That means if you got $1 million in a fancy house, your soul is more likely to go to hell than Billy Joe down the road living in a single wide trailer house. I used to buy new cars and new trucks, and now I have a 30-year-old truck that's worth $200. But that's God's truck. That is the Lord's chariot. Woo! And
I'm going to pee. I'll be back.
So I guess that the night shift was a dream we had. God, are we this tired? I don't think I've been so tired that, like, the vision's going. How long have I been out?
Brendan?
Was he not back yet? It hasn't been that long, but assuming you fell asleep again, can't drive, Brendan has the keys. Okay. Alright, this is new. Haven't seen this before. Okay, that might just be like miscolored paint, but it does look a little suspiciously like blood. Do we want to enter the men's bathroom? To check? I mean, what's our plan? To knock? Okay, hang on. I want to explore first. Payphone's broken, payphone's broken, payphone isn't even there. Yeah, this is a bathroom. Double door. Plants. Either that plant is clipping through the wall, or someone decided to start a garden in here. My god, all these stall doors are so loud. Yeah, go away. What is the heck is this? What is this? What is the... What in the heck of... No, what is this? Yeah, the greenhouse inside this bathroom. I guess. What? Oh, here's the men's bathroom. Okay, but that's just a weird little back room then. We want to close the door? Maybe lock it? Okay, we can. Is it starting to open back up? Man, in these old graphics, our car looks so flimsy. It looks like it's gonna fall apart in a second. Brendan! Brendan, you here? No, he's not. In the little glimpse I saw of that back room. Okay, well, I guess he went behind the place. Driver's license. Brendan A. Wright. He left his driver's license behind. That freaking irresponsible piece of work. What is that in the distance? Big silo? The slender? I like the plants. Going by. Got blue and red. Pick your poison. Literally. Does that say? Slooze. It's like it says. You slooze, you lose. I don't know. Just gibberish. Very freaking either hexagonal or octagonal silo we have here. Have I been missing something on the ground? I hope not. Suitcase. Seems like someone lost this. Thanks for your insight on that. I mean, you know, if I saw a suitcase in the middle of nowhere, that's what I would think as well. That's about all I would think as well. So, fair enough. We have a big red building. And that. Very cool. And the warping textures on that truck, I like it. A lot of people seem to think the textures jittering around in PlayStation games to be like a flaw. I kind of like it though. I think it fits with the aesthetic and the warping up the side of the screen. It works very well for that. Puppet Combo does this with basically... Oh, hello. Dog. Do you die? I'm guessing you die. You look... do you look way more detailed than any other model in this entire game? This is where all the this game is like double the size of Nun Massacre. I can see where all the friggin' kilobytes went to this dog.
Hi, boy. Where did you come from?
The bush.
Are you lost? Yeah, me too.
Alright, I guess we're gonna have a little companion here. Puppet Combo has the style of combining PlayStation games with old slasher movies. And they do it very well in basically every single game. I remember that, like, one of their first games, Babysitter Bloodbath, has a really awesome menu screen. And so does Power Drill Massacre, where it looks like it's the box art of a movie. I love it, and I was vaguely hoping that this game would do the same thing. Read. At the beginning of this upcoming month, all work and productions conducted at the Crawford Mill will cease to continue. Due to a lack of business over the past year, the owners unfortunately cannot afford to keep the mill open and running. Therefore, it will be condemned and sold to the state, where they will either repurpose the building or demolish it. Furthermore, the owner of the establishment has been diagnosed with stomach cancer, likely due to radiation exposure. Himself and his wife will be moving away from Cedarville and hopes to find a better treatment center closer to the city. He sends his deepest apologies to all employees who've dedicated their time and efforts towards the betterment of the company. You may gather all belongings within the last week of production, otherwise they will be thrown out as the building gets cleaned before being condemned. Thank you all. Oh. Where'd the dog... Did the dog get bored of me reading that note and leave? Oh, no. Wait, why were you hiding around the corner? Alright, come on. Wonder what breed it is. I know nothing about dog breeds. It's just, to me, it's either big dog, small dog, chihuahua, poodle. I can at least recognize those two. And that's it. That's all the breeds I know. Okay, we got a fork. Item over here, looks like. Go check it out. It's those 4 little farm things in the distance there. Eyeglasses. Lost and broken glasses. Did Brendan have glasses? No, he didn't. There's just lost glasses over here. I'm gonna head over here first. It seems like that's where we have to go. If I'm not mistaken. Teddy bear. Did a child drop this? Possibly. I don't know who else would have teddy bears around here. Maybe us. Okay, looks like this is a big... Yep. The fence just loaded in. Was that a bomb? Do we need a duck and cover? Is this that era? Nope. Okay, just a big old fence. And it stops me well before I even touch the fence. Okay, fair enough. Let's head back. Alright, dog, can you run? I don't have a stamina bar anymore. I had a stamina bar on the night shift, but not here. Alright, dog, you're clipping through the ground a little bit. Are you good? Alright, I see something up ahead. Looks like a chest. Might be a chest. Is it a chest? Yes, it is. Somehow I guessed what it is. I mean, it's also kind of a... It's luggage. It's a suitcase. Yeah. Why are you so small? You're a small big dog. I don't know. Why would somebody drop their luggage? Maybe they're being chased by someone. Haven't you realized you're in a horror game yet? There's a big church over there. I really like this. This is like... This is very atmospheric. I like this. I did not really expect this much opening and setup in this game. I knew that the night shift existed, but I didn't know about all this. Probably because there were no demos made of it before the game came out that I'm aware of. Is this car made out of freaking redstone? Apparently. I have to say, though, it's about 10 times more interesting than the intro to Nun Massacre. Not the intro to Nun Massacre is bad. I kind of like it, but still. Private property, no trespassing. There's a scarecrow over there. Watch, the scarecrow's alive. Well, sorry, I feel like I kind of have to trespass. Oh, let me guess. I saw an opening in the corn back here. We have to go through the corn maze. Don't we? Don't we? Don't we? I see how it is. I can run. The dog will catch up. And besides, I don't... It's the dog's choice whether he wants to follow me or not, or whether he gets stuck on something or not. I have nothing to do with his decisions, so... Assuming it's a he. With its decisions. Alright, I thought this grass was blocking my way. Oh my god, tight corridors. I mean, it's just corn. We just, like, brush it aside. Frick. Left. Oh god. You're really gonna make me do this? Is there a threat yet? Should I be worried? Should I be worried yet? Okay, this looks promising. Huh. Church. Very, very empty church. Okay, I'm assuming if we went right in the corn maze, it would take us around to the front. The dog's going somewhere. Okay, hold on. I'll be back. I'll be back in a bit. I just wanna see everything, you know? Oh, it continues. Oh no, we were supposed to enter from the back, I think. Alright, what do you see, actually? Let's go back. No, you're just sniffing at the ground. Dog. Hello. To all members of the Cedarville Assembly of God. This letter is to inform all parishioners at the Cedarville Assembly of God of some unfortunately sudden and upcoming changes to our standard curriculum. Being said with a heavy heart, that I'm informing you that we have made a strategic decision to surrender to the alien forces known as the Combine. You understand that reference? Comment down below. Peach. Our family of religious followers have turned elsewhere. There are few who still attend our service while the rest have sought out an opposing teaching nearby. However, the sanctuaries they found stray further from the Bible and from our God than I'd originally thought. In fact, they are not following the Bible, and it is my understanding, hi dog, Jesus, and that their syllabus is full of nonsensical gibberish. I don't know who or what they are worshipping, but friends and colleagues of mine have started to treat me as a stranger, as if they cannot converse with me due to their new beliefs. I've dealt with threatening letters over the past few weeks, as well as an attempt at arsons on our beloved church. Last night, while eating with my family, a bullet was fired through my kitchen window. While it barely pissed my head, it has completely obliterated one of my favorite paintings given to me by one of our choir members. This treatment and threats are things I cannot take lightly, and therefore, after collecting my belongings at the church, I will be leaving town in search of a new place of worship. I do not wish to leave, but feel as if I have no choice, and I advise anyone who still comes to our church to join me towards our new place of hope and prosperity. Thank you for all your kindness and understanding during this time. Father and Pastor James Kindling. I love how he's way more concerned that the bullet destroyed one of his paintings than the fact that someone fired a gunshot through his window and it barely missed killing him. He's more concerned about his painting being destroyed than the fact that he almost freaking died. Nah. Nah. Okay, dog, if you see fit to stay here. I guess that's why there's no seats here. They just packed up and left. I guess the dog is just sees fit to stay there. I'm just gonna go on over here. Oh, looks like it's another fence. Anywhere else I can go? I guess I could have gone to the right through the corn maze. Ah, here we go. Alright. Yeah, all we had to do was leave the church, and he's back on our tail. So, yeah. Actually, good thing I went left first, because it seems like that was the optional path. Very slightly indented. I love the very ominous machine structure over there. Maybe this isn't kind of modern times. I don't know. Feels like this game would be set in, like, the 90s. Somewhere around there. What? I guess we're going this way? Follow the dog. Dogs know everything. Dogs know all. Discarded shirt. Shorts. Why would someone leave this here? Read. Our mission. That's very small text, even with the text setting. Okay. The goal of the Church of Father's vision is to create a community abundant with repentance and salvation. We will help you obtain a growing relationship between yourself and the Lord, either at one of our many days of worship in person or via weekly tapes which can be delivered to your doorstep. We seek to spread the message of God across the world to provide the unknowing, ignorant, or those in need with the everlasting life he has waiting for us all. Our pastor, Dr. James F. Bowe, is an authentic server of God since early childhood, a married man, father, and beloved pastor. He firmly believes in living by Christ through spreading his gospel and encouraging his neighbors to worship the Lord with him at the Church of Father's vision. God, in his goodness, has called on me to preach to the world. My desire is to please and glorify him with my life, and I hope to join hands with the world and live by his word through worshiping him as one. Dr. James F. Bowe. Dr. Bowe and his wife, Margaret Bowe, hold service at the Church of Father's Vision each Sunday morning at 11:15 p.m. No, that's not morning. Located 696 Vanna Lane, Georgetown, KY 40324. Now I just doxed some random person. It doesn't exist. For VHS tapes and more, call 579-0990. Specifically VHS tapes. The Church of Father's Vision, let us guide you towards righteousness. That's just the vibe I got reading that. ID. Weird. What happened here? The dog just phased through the car. Oh. My god. You definitely tell that they put a lot more effort into Brendan's. Brendan's more important here. We don't care about this person, Joanna Marn. That seems to be a real person, not rendered in-game. As an in-game model. They must have left in a hurry, since they dropped 2 pairs of shorts. It's still fresh. Oh, there's probably more than one person. Dress. A soiled dress. Looks like Princess Daisy's dress from Mario. How can someone lose their pants? Good question. We may very well find the answer. Or we might not. You never know what people are up to these days. Sorry, dog, I just sprinted into you. Okay. This dead end. Good. This corn maze is not actually a big maze. It's linear. Assuming we go left here. Uh-huh. If that isn't the most evil-looking house I've ever seen in my life! What's going on? Let's go the other way first. I mean, come on. Who has red lights on in their house all day? Oh god, that scarecrow's coming to life. That scarecrow's coming to life. For sure. Car has no wheels. This is a farmhouse. Suspicious. Oops, I didn't mean to zoom in. What are the controls? There was no control screen from what I saw. Do I want to go through the tight alleyway? I don't know. I guess I will. I'm doing it. It's too late now. Hopefully I'll have plenty of time and I won't be attacked out here, trespassing on this person's property, you know. I mean, they have every right to do so. Don't kill the dog, at least. You take me instead. Better yet, take neither. Hello, flamingo. Hello, evil-looking flamingos. You have the same glow as the lights inside. I don't know if I trust you guys. You guys are probably gonna, like, rat me out or something. You're all gonna come over and attack me all at once. Can I knock on this door? Oh, fuck no! No. Okay, I'm gonna go see what's over here first. Okay, then dog, sure, just run right in. See what happens. Wood door locked, great, okay, cool. Alright, mission accomplished. There is nothing in here. This is empty. Okay. Oh, do you not like what you see in there? Yeah, I wouldn't either. Oh dear God. Why are we in? Why are we in here? We're supposed to stay out of the house. We're not following the directions. They literally told us. We're gonna open these drawers. Okay. I just want to say that Nun Massacre is one of the scariest games I've ever played. That game makes me incredibly tense to play. I can hide. Why'd that can fall? God. And so if this game's anything like that, which I know it is, light switch on. Turn on the lights in here, man. Oh my god, the light doesn't look right. Oh. No. No, okay, we're going down there in a bit. Hold on. Coming from upstairs? What is that? What is that about? Yeah, sure, let's keep going deeper. I mean, this is me, I'm in control here. Really what we should be doing is getting the fuck out of Dodge. Like, calling someone. But no, we're a horror game character. We have to just go right in. And that's okay. You know what? That's the only joke like that I'm going to make throughout this playthrough. I always get really annoyed when people are like, why don't you just jump out the window or do this logical thing? Like, yeah, you should. But this is a horror game. The purpose is to be scared. Like, just chill. Not everything has to make sense. Not all our actions have to make sense. As long as we have a thrilling experience. Seriously, we got ourselves in this place, though, and now we're gonna have to escape. That is a bike with a rib cage sitting on it. Words that I never thought I would... It's a... It's a bike made out of bones, I think. Yes, the freaking... Is that a pelvis as a seat? Oh my god. This game's insane so far. Oh. It's like Resident Evil 4. The original. Oh. Do it. Okay, now don't step in that ourselves. We're gonna have to watch out for those. Where are you going? Don't go too far. What's this? What is this? What is this? Just a back cupboard? Oh god! Hello! You know, that's fair. I came into your house. I mean, what did I expect? My stomach. What did he do to me? Well, he hit you in the head, so I'm not sure why your stomach's hurting. Maybe we haven't eaten for a while. No button, I can't turn it off. It's showing an evangelist or so, I think, and I have blood around my screen. Bucket, what is this used for? Alright, so I think, yes, you can access inventory with Z. Bullets, paper clips, 0, we are fine. Mostly. I mean, I'm not sure if we really are. View documents, I don't have any. Not even the ones I got from the intro. Maybe they would be there, but this is actually a different session. This is, 2 days after the footage you just saw, because I chickened out of playing this game both times. I got really nervous and too nervous to play it, so... Alright. The way out. Maybe inside the bucket is a key. What's this used for? Probably for us to poop in. I had to guess. Oh, hole. You could bend the cage here to escape. Now, seem to be in a room. Oh, we're moving a chair. Okay. Should I perhaps hide? Lighter? Uh-oh. Okay. This is the exact same lighter from Nun Massacre. They're the same, like, cupboards and everything. Well. Light switch off. We can turn off the light in here. Not sure why we'd want to do that. Closet door. Cool. Whoa. Wait, it connects? To a different room? Oh dear god. Oh, hi. I didn't expect that. This is uncomfortable. Yeah, it sure is. Alright, if this is anything like Nun Massacre, the static will appear on screen when he's close by. Night shift abductor strikes again. Mill Creek, Oklahoma. The gruesome realization the incompetence of our once trusted police force shines its head once again after the 6th in what can now be considered an undeniably connected series of kidnappings from late-night shops and 24-hour restaurants across a large portion of western Oklahoma. As of last night, 34-year-old Deborah Kopeisk is the latest victim of the notorious night shift abductor that has had a considerable presence in terrifying our communities over the last 4 weeks. Though initially thought to be unrelated appearances, 3 locations show video evidence of the same abductor at multiple locations between Custer County and its surrounding areas. 6 abductions have had very similar circumstances. Typically, the employee was alone on the shift in the dead of night when was confronted by the assailant after a period of observation, when the venue was that period of little to no business. The victims were assaulted via blunt object for being remembered immobile or unconscious and being removed from the store and will only be assumed to be an unmarked vehicle. Only 3 months of video evidence have been provided. The police and state investigator finally conceded that the string of kidnapping were likely outperformed by the same assailant. The night shift abductor is as the moniker has been provided, is a large-built adult male assumed to be in his mid to late 30s, standing roughly 6'4", and assumed 250 pounds. Very few other details of the assailant are known, as the identity is well concealed during the assaults via a makeshift burlap mask and thick seasonal clothing. Defiantly odd features that the kidnapper also has been noticed as wearing a heavy rubber apron at the scenes of at least 3 of the 6 apparent kidnappings. Police sketchers have made a rough look at the assailant's appearance and are making anyone in the public who see this man report his whereabouts immediately to local officials. Police and the public should begin looking for anyone matching his similarly odd appearance during any late night outings they may be on, as the habits and patterns of the abductor's crimes are not fully identified, but make no mistake, these incidents do not appear to be slowing down. How much longer are we to expect the slow and productive case to continue? With so little evidence shown of just ratchet violent text continuing, brings to light that place isn't safe. I can turn on lights in here. Do I want to do that? Or will that, like, get his attention? Paperclip. Oh, no, bullet. Wait, what the? Okay, there's a paper. God, that was small. Don't tell me, like, I'm gonna need 16 paperclips to beat this. There's keeps the red pulsation around my screen is not making things better, can I just say. Thank you, valid customer, for your purchase. Your brand new lock is a preset code which cannot be changed. We advise storing these papers, you will always have your combination. Your clock's code is 462. Please contact us if you have any issues. Telephone hours are from 8 p.m. to 4 p.m. weekdays, and we're closed on weekends. Thank you again. Enjoy your new lock. It's old and faded. I can't read every number. Well, that's fine. You read 3 out of 4. What? Okay, calm down. We're not in Silent Hill. Oh, what the hell? Oh, god damn it. Oh, what the hell is this? That carpet is not okay. I can hide underneath this bed. Toolbox is locked. Padlock, is that the code we need? Sound meter. Okay. So, oh, wait. I can see mostly fine without the lighter. Set alarm? How did I do that? Wait. Place. Yeah, there. Wait, what the hell? Okay. Check this. Use this to monitor how much sound I'm making. I need to stay as quiet as possible. Okay. So... okay, so footsteps do make noise. How about crouching? Alright. Nothing. Crouching makes nothing. I cannot see that. Oh, God. Get back out. How do I get back out? How do I get out of this? I'd like to leave. I want to leave this screen. Hey, escape. My god, weirdest button ever. Okay. So this, I'm assuming, the 462 thing. It's 4262. Screwdriver. Alright, I'm gonna hide now. I don't know if there's a threat yet or not, but I wanna hide, alright? You can't check inventory while hiding. It's just like Non-Massacre. Take out screws with this. Seems to have several uses. I guess other than taking that out. Okay, so... oh, I can hold 5 items. I can't hold, like, sound meter and lighter at the same time, can I? Set to 9 o'clock. Should I remember that? I don't know, don't ask me. I don't know if there's any, like, what the punishment being caught is. I assume we have to, like, restart the game. Wood board nailed in, can't move it. Need hammer for that, I presume. God, if this dude is gonna be hiding in places like the Nun and Nun Massacre can, I'm gonna freaking throw this game in the garbage and never play it again. Okay, so wait, where... let's head back to the first room real quick. I just want to know. I was a little worried for a second that he could be here checking on me. Possible that might happen. Cardboard box. Nothing interesting here. Okay. Say so. Oh, dear. I can just go. Oh, that's here. Okay. So, there's a vent in here. So, this is a very small floor. Alright, got it. There's a button. What does that do? Emergency gas system. Hang on. Let me not do that. It's screwed shut. Alright, well, I guess we know what to do. A rock. Oh, you can make noise with that. I remember that from Nun Massacre. Is that important? Should I be scared of that? Is that gonna, like, call him up to my room? For him to check on me? And he's gonna see that I'm gone? I kinda wish I could hold this in my hand with another item. Like, does the lighter make noise? I'd love to know, but I don't think I can know. Uh-oh, I might have to change the order in which I do the screws. Do the bottom ones first, or else the interaction prompts are wacky. It just disappeared. Okay. Alright. This isn't the creepiest thing ever. Ooh. Aha. He's chopping something on the table. So he wasn't coming up to check on me at all. This is just where he starts. So that's a little, like, opening segment. Nun Massacre did something like that too. Looks like it's littered with several severed body parts. What is that? And he's got a mannequin, and the room's littered with blood and crap. What's down the other way with the hole, I wonder? Okay. Well, there he is. I mean... Sure. Oh. Does he have, like, a drone in here? Wait. Okay, read. I'm kind of scroll. Feels like I've been locked in this house for weeks, but it's only been a few days. I'm losing track of time. I hear wailing coming from under the house. What is he doing down there? I can't thinking about that. There were tunnels down there. Looked like they went on forever. I tried to escape, but he caught me with that damned radar. He locked me back upstairs, but I saw where he keeps the radar. Locks it in the closet. The combination was 5291. Can't forget that number. 5291. And gonna try to escape again tonight. So this guy, the pastor, is this butcher guy the pastor? Oh, he's got a security camera! What? Can it spot me when I'm in the vent? Oh no, either way, it's in the room and not here. Hole. I don't know if I trust the holes quite yet. I'd rather get a layout of the vents. Okay, so this is where we're entering the section that has him in it. Him and his camera. What about this? Oh boy, okay. Well, one of these days I'm just gonna have to drop in there. Bite the bullet. First, I just want to make sure he's still at the table. Yep, he's still going, he's still going. Oh, dear God, it's like impossible to see. Okay, no it's not. It brightens up. Climbing. Right. Here we are. Anything? Bandages. Oh God. Bullet. I'll take that, because bullets don't take up a space. Alright, I'm going to use the inventory to equip items so I don't scroll past the loud stuff again. Okay, I can hide back here. Although, you can probably see me through there. Anything on the ground back here? No. Should I take these? I mean, I don't have, anything else at the moment, so... Oh, it's locked. So you have, like, a mannequin under one of these beds? I'm gonna go underneath, because I feel like... What was that? Something just flashed on the screen. Because I feel like the radio's getting louder. What if that's his indication that he's nearby? Can't reach? Oh, there's a lock right there. Just like Nun Massacre. Okay. Is that the room he's in right there? Oh. Oh! Bye! What? What is that? Oh, yeah, okay. It plays static when he's close. That's good. Good to know. He turns on the light. If I turn it off, is he gonna suspect something? Okay, so... Grandma there is a freaking... It's like a security camera. Okay, well, he stopped making static once he got here. He just kind of stomp a bit. But now, I'm stuck in this room, and I'm scared to leave. What was that noise? Oh, Grandma's moving! What the hell? What's going on here? No one's in here now. Light switch off. Rock. Oh shit, camera right there. Fucking... the lighter makes you unable to see. And so do having lights on. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is gonna be a long playthrough. Oh, Grandma's coming back. She's like racing around the whole house looking for me. Lights on at the end there. Ooh, vent cover in here. Okay. My god, I can't tell. He's coming or not. Okay, he's got traps in here! Look at this! Look at this Resident Evil crap! With the steam traps. Oh my god, are those... Okay, wait. Is that a camera at the end of the hall? Where else would that be? Or is that just the ambient red pulsating? Oh, this is the room that he was in. He's gone now. Okay, what? God, what was that on the screen? What is it? What is through this? Too small to pass through. Okay. Well, if I open this, I'm gonna be like letting him into the vents. Can't remove it from this side. Ah, okay. Well, damn, I guess we're... Oh! He's back there. Okay. He's distracted. While he's doing that, I'm gonna try to sneak somewhere else. Looks like the brute from... Fuck. Fuck. I didn't realize she was there. Yeah, like the static starts playing and then it stops. Let me see if he notices the lighter. This is an experiment. I'm in the experimental phase of this game. Grandma, like, she watches TV in there, and then after she sees me, she goes off somewhere for a little while. Complicated, I need a key. Okay. That's probably her coming back down here. Okay, and then she went by, okay. Now she's going off again. And now the door's closing. No like, no like, no like, no like, no like. Okay. Oh my god, this playthrough's gonna take 5 years. So like, I don't really know what the static means fully, because I know from Nun Massacre, in Nun Massacre it meant the nun was close. But for this game, it's like, it might play static to warn you, and then if you see him, it takes it off the screen, because it's like, that's not important anymore. Sorry guys, this is the only room in the game, what can I say? Can I say other than I am genuinely too scared to play this? Bitches. Whoops. Stairs? Mayhaps? Okay. Crouch. Locked myself in the bathroom. Oh god, there's no shower curtain. Should I be concerned about that? Or it's like, it's entire... Oh, no, it's not. Oh, of course! Why wouldn't there be this? Somebody's skeleton hanging in the shower. Alright. I love your games, Puppet Combo. Your text is not the greatest, though. Oh, God. That's making noise. That's making noise. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is... Is this a hiding spot? Is this considered a hiding spot? Because, I mean, it's opaque. Oh, just get off me! You're supposed to conceal me from the threats outside! No. Go in here. Sure, let's go in here. Why do you guys have, like, 50 bedrooms? How expensive was this house? Closet door. Go inside the closet. This is one of the bedrooms you could explore in the opening. I do recognize these rooms. Okay, I'm assuming closets count as hiding. I really want to turn off the light. And I think I will. Yes. I can actually see better this way. Does he have like a bullet? Hammer. Does the butcher have like a fully bright model like the nun did in Nun Massacre? That'd be great if he did. B to drop something. Oh my god, I thought that was him like right next to me. That was the door. Swing hammer. Okay. Door. God damn it. Okay, where can I go from here? I could go back in the vents, I guess, but where does that... What does that do for me? Alright. Door, this door's locked, this door's locked, this door's also locked. Okay, so there's not that many places you can go up here. I forgot I'm walking, making noise. See me from here? I'm assuming he can. He's got a big camera by the front. Oh. Hang on. Which door was that? Was that downstairs? I sure should hope so. Oh, I can unlock this. Is that a camera? Okay, that was a bit of noise I just made. What is that red light? I think he has cameras. Oh, this is back here. I see, okay. Oh, fuck. Who's creaking? Has he perhaps come back to check on me? I hate that the door is open, but I can't really do anything about it. Who's creaking over here? Seriously, can you... I'm just hoping he's not in here. I don't know what that meant. Just like a Nun Massacre, it's like a bit of static and then nothing. Like, what does that mean? What is that red light? So there's this alarm clock that I can apparently set an alarm on? I'll leave the screwdriver in the room here. An alarm clock, I could use it as a distraction. That's kind of what I thought. Can I hide? Can I hide, please? She's coming up in here. Oh my god. Like, I have switched between so many items in a row that were like, hey, you want to use it? No! I want to get under the bed! Alright, so I have a hammer. I can unboard that board then. But I think Grandma's up here. And she's gonna alert the dude. I also got a little warning about the dude. I don't know what door is going crazy over there. I hate that the lighter in this game blocks out view. I hate that so much. And lights too. Having lights on makes it harder to see. Oh, yep, she was up here alright. You know what? I waited a little while. That was good on my part. Leather rug. It's made out of a skin corpse. I noticed. Uh-oh. Don't swing the hammer, please. Can I head under this? No. No, I cannot. She's back up here, dude. So I'm guessing I could place the alarm clock somewhere and click set alarm. I thought it was like a puzzle. Or, you know, click set alarm to this to unlock this closet or something. Yeah, she was up here again. I guess she just makes loops around the house like that. Okay, nail. This door, the most annoying thing, and it is not helping. Don't swing it. Or that makes extra noise. Can I get the last nail, please? Thanks you. Thanks you. Okay. Is this Brendan? Yeah, that kind of looks like him. That's the shirt he was wearing, I think. So I unlocked a hiding spot as well as this closet, which has another boarded up area in it. Revolver next to him. I never actually used this in Nun Massacre, so maybe I could use it now. Nun Massacre, you only had 3 item slots. Here you have 5, and that's great. Alarm clock, I mean, this could be a good place to lead them, so I think I might place it in here. Oh, footsteps. Footsteps. Don't check this. I have bullets. I hope they're already loaded into the gun. Your aim is not accurate. Okay, well they're already up here, so should I just do this? I haven't fired a gun since I was a kid, but I should be able to hit somebody if they're close. I hope it automatically uses your bullets and you don't have to reload. Some bandages. Bloody hammer. Was this used for murder? I could defend myself or pry out a nail or break a window. It's probably the same hammer that he beat you with. Okay, so he does make pretty loud footsteps. You heard nothing. Okay, I think I got all the nails. What did it say again? Fire a nail or break a window. I just love how the... What are you doing, Grandma? Is that like a freaking powered wheelchair? I want to know, what is this? Hatch. Okay, down you all go, I guess. Why are you floating up? Get out of the way. What is this? Doesn't look like a room of the house. Oh, we're like under the floorboards or something. But we unequip that. There we go, that's better. The Lockwood Revolver. Benedict's revolvers and automatic pistols. Join millions of other Benedict's gun owners defending yourself the right way. The new Lockwood Revolver has a double action design! It comes in .44 caliber with an 8-inch nickel-plated barrel, blackstone front sights, and a smooth walnut grip. Never fired a gun before? It's no problem with a Benedict. Simply press R to stop and examine the gun and slide out the cylinder. Then place a new bullet in each of the 6 holes. I'm so glad that I read this note before trying to use it. Slider it back in and you're ready to go. Remember, you have 6 shots, so make it count. Number of shots, 6. Okay, let's get the gun out and let's refill it. Oh, I have to manual. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay. That's hard to stop doing that. So definitely don't do that while I'm in a danger zone. Hello, rat. Oh boy. I don't know if the game's going to save my progress. Or what. Too small to pass through. I thought. Or if there's some way for me to save my progress. I know that there was a load game option. It's possible that if he catches you, it saves? Oh dear god. Okay, actually, this isn't that creepy. I mean, it's just... Okay, water barrel, food bucket. I don't want to eat that. I don't want to drink that. Fair enough. He probably puts it here for his victims. Okay, let's get this vision. This vision's way better. Except that you guys probably can't see it. Anything at all. Sorry about it, but like that's how this game's lighting works. I hope that the butcher has a full right model. Or else this is gonna be tricky. Okay, yep, that makes a fuck ton of noise. Sometimes I have no choice. Oh. Rock. Alright. On. Closet. I don't know if what he's capable of. He could be capable of, like, hiding inside something. Okay. Oh, this is the door at the end of the upstairs, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Cool. Did I forcibly make noise there? If so, then that's dumb. Have I been here before? No, I've not. Okay. I think the door to this is locked, so we should be mostly safe in... Well, then again, they probably have the keys to this crap. What is that? What is that? What is that? It's like some jiggly thing. Though, can they? I don't know. Drain cleaner. Is there something in the sink? I never looked that hard in the bathroom. There's a battery in here. Can't carry any more items. That's not the first thing I think of when I look at a radio, but I guess I've never been in this situation before, so that would be why. Okay, paperclip, that's good, because there's probably going to be a lock we need to pick. What? What? Okay, interesting. I think this is supposed to be inside the drawer. I did hear that there may have been a few bugs in this game. I didn't like that. I don't think it's him, though. No static or anything. I just heard some squeaks and was like, nope. Nun Massacre played a bunch of spooky noises to try and scare you. Do I really need this sound sensor that much? I can't really use it when it's best. What is this? Oh, that's a rat. Hey, why wasn't it moving? That was interesting. Use this to record my story. Oh god, it's Resident Evil saving with ink ribbons. Oh god. I was hoping it wouldn't be that. That's just gonna add an extra bit of stress to this already stressful game. Just in case. No, we're good, okay. We're good. I don't know if he can go through the closets. I probably could. Have I checked these drawers yet? Clearly not, because there's a bullet right there. Might want to get the gun out and reload that. Get under the fucking bed! Oh my god, the hide prompt being only available when you're not selecting anything else sucks. I did not trust that. I did not trust the door creaking. And I can't reload under a bed, because of course. I don't want to accidentally shoot, so... What if we pick up this battery? What's this battery good for? C battery. It's probably for a flashlight. Here, I'll leave it with the radio, and we'll remember that this exists. I'm gonna take these bandages, because I'm for sure going to be caught at some point. What the fuck? My head? What? Can I get... The throbbing is driving me crazy. Okay, well, can you get under the bed, maybe? Alright, well, that's too bad. Yeah, he hit you in the head. We get it. It hurts. Just don't scare me like that. Okay, probably went down the hallway outside, assuming this is where I think it is. Okay, so you can hear him. He's not like the nun, which was completely silent. Yeah, I know, Rad. Isn't this fun? So fun watching me suffer. Okay. They've turned on all the lights over here. For what reason? Okay, seriously, where can I save? Grandma was right there. I think the dude's coming back up the stairs. Alright, he opened somewhere. Where can I save? I'd love to save. Oh, can I just use the tape? No. No, I can't just use the tape. That's a shame. Light meter. What is this? Leave the hammer in this room. Okay, this I've seen in gameplay footage. I can equip this and another item at the same time. Okay, I thought that was him for a second. Best to hide here. Oh, it's not. On this screen. Well, what's the deal with the light meter then? Okay, so that means it doesn't take up a slot. Okay, she's going away. That means it doesn't take up a slot, so I can pick up the hammer again. I remember that. I don't know. I'm sorry, that was a very unhelpful answer. I don't know. I'm not fiddling with the lights, because I feel like that's gonna get their attention. What is this? This do? I'm gonna go back in the vents here. Let's see where else we could have gone here. Alright, well, the light meter is going nuts now. Okay, there's a fan here, so we're gonna find a wire clipper. We get past it, I'm guessing. Wood. Opening. Oh! Oh, it's... okay! Chapter 1, The Bare Necessities. They say to expect the unexpected for many reasons. Any person's individual circumstance will always further determine what one might need when faced with danger. Within this chapter, we will discuss the necessary means of having or obtaining goods such as food or water, as well as medical tools and treatments. In the event of any emergency, it is most important to have at least one of those two things. We've separated the two into categories to undergo further explanation. It is important to stay hydrated whenever possible. Otherwise, dehydration can lead to mild or major body complications, such as fatigue, dizziness, confusion, or extreme thirst. You're telling me there's survival mechanics in this game? Oh god, do I have to stay... Oh no. Having something to eat in your person at all times is just as necessary, so you never know in what circumstances you might eat it. Well, need it. Well, what edible food do these people have? Non-perishable and high-protein food items such as nuts, granola bars, canned soups, or chilies are great examples that can be used to make sure you're hydrated enough... Strength, stamina, and awareness, which could be all key factors towards saving your life during an emergency. Find yourself injured, whether it be from a gash in the skin or a sprained ligament, so it's more to have bandages and or medicines. With the proper treatment, it will be much more difficult to recover from injuries. Some examples of different types of bandages that are good to have in your person are conforming bandages, not comforting, self-adhesive, elastic. Each are used to perform treatment for different types of wounds, which we will discuss more about in Chapter 11. Some examples of medicines necessary pain relievers, such as acetaminophen or aspirin, as well as sanitizers, ointments, saline solutions, and more, which will also be discovered further in Chapter 11. We had a little headache earlier. Does that mean I'm getting thirsty? Save game. I'm gonna do that. I got 2 other saves. One of them is right in here. Save 1, yep. Okay, so... what is this light meter for? I wish I could see it in the inventory. Can I see it in the inventory? No, it's just right there. Okay, well, I guess we have to... find food. Alright, well, I just saved. If it's like... if dying restores you to your last save, which is what I assume, then I have nothing much to lose. I guess I could check this room, I guess. Would there be anything good in there? There's a bear trap right outside it. I think I spotted that from in here. Okay, that's where I went before. This drops me smack in the middle of the fucking floor. And he's down there. Can I watch him from in here? Oh god, I don't... Oh! Hello! Not possible. Not possible. Okay, there's a bathroom. Check the sink. Cabinet door. It's locked. With what? Need a hex key and a paperclip. Remember that puzzle? I played Nunmasker. This is a terrible room to be in. I must leave. Bear trap right there. Okay. I can hide under the table. Need be. Very much need be. I forgot about the camera. Aw, shoot. I didn't realize the camera was in here, because, like, the light's on. What is Grandma doing? A reaction to seeing me. Reaction to the camera, I mean. And where's the guy? Where's the butcher? Where is he? What? Oh god, hello! What the hell? Oh god, I got caught in the trap. Alright, I guess we find out what happens when we die! Okay, nowhere near as loud or kind of frantic as I was expecting. Oh, 2 days remain. Yeah, it's Granny. It's like Granny. You have a certain amount of lives. And then I think you need to reload the save, right? Where? So he was like hiding in there, I think. I think he was. Good thing the noise wasn't that loud, honestly. I'm glad for that. He left me with my lighter. That's very nice of him. Wow. But I'm assuming... Yeah, I lost all the other stuff. Oh, boy. Can't turn it off. CFV again. What? Canada's funniest home videos. What is this used for? What's this used for? What's this mess? What is this mess? What is it? Where's this room? Dude's got a huge complex. Okay. Door pin. I can take them out. And now the door's gonna fall over. Sure, this is making no noise whatsoever. Where's this? Did he put me in like a tough choke point to get out of? Oh, I hear him chopping. He's chopping stuff. I can't open it. This door we can't open. That door's locked. Is he, like, behind that door? This is the door that he came out of, I think. Uh-oh. 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 Titanium doorknob. That's a new little message. Ding. It looks unbreakable. So I can break doorknobs. Oh, I'm here. Okay, so I think he went... Did you go here? Did you go down here? Please say he didn't. Here's screwdriver. Okay, so, well, I dropped that, so... Has everything been returned to where it originally is, or... What? Or do I now have to find everything again? Oh. The rug in the room is gone. Oh. He must have heard me in here. He has something on him. Oh, no. He has something on him. There's gonna be a puzzle to try and figure out how to get that. Oh, he heard me fall down there. He heard me fall down. Don't look under the bed. There would be no one in the possible hiding spot next to where you heard the noise. Absolutely not, my friend. Okay, he's going back out. Okay, I'm getting it now. I'm getting it now. Grandma could be here. Where's Grandma go when she's up here? I also love how they both, Grandma and the dude, just both scream when they see you. At the top of their lungs. Not as loud as I was expecting it to be, thankfully. I wonder if it would be a better idea to just go back to your previous save. If you lose your stuff, because it feels like... I mean, the hammer couldn't really do much more for me. It didn't feel like. Forgot the vents are in here. I should just go back in here. I really want to explore, like, the evil room. No, nothing's returned here, which makes sense. What is that? A little crack on the wall, I guess. Did that say birth on screen? I think one of the other ones said fear. Okay, so yeah, he like, came out of that door. Are those doors only he can open? Only he has the right. Okay, no bear trap this time. Oh, hello. Hello, sir. How you doing? That's cool. It's like the first time we've seen him walking around. Is there something good in the kitchen? I could probably break that camera with a hammer, since you can swing the hammer. And I think I've heard, because I read the patch notes, because I was curious, I've heard you can destroy the TVs with the hammer as well. I don't know if going out there is such a good idea. He has a camera on in here now. Oh my god, it's like Hello Neighbor. He starts placing more stuff. The real Hello Neighbor, like, sucks. Uh-oh. I don't know how Grandma goes as well. I didn't expect there to be 2 threats. That's interesting. Where is he? Oh my god, he's right there. God. He's just hanging out in his dining room. Yeah, you saw nothing. I don't know, does the red, like, surround him? What does that red mean? I mean, the note seems to indicate that we're eventually gonna hunger and die. Die of thirst. Which is why I'm thinking there might be food in the kitchen or something. Food in the dining room available. But he's there right now. And I don't have a rock. I don't have anything. I have 6 paper clips. 1 bullet. The rest are in the gun that I don't have anymore because I didn't think to pull it out and use it at that time. He also took the light meter away. I still don't really understand what the point of it is. What's the red mean? Oh my god. This room sucks. Leaking steam pipe. Hot steam. I could die. Yeah, I agree. Alright, is there something good in here? Can't remove it from this side. There's something worth seeing in here. Because, you know, I went to go inside, and he was just there. Is he always there? Is that like a house? I mean, he is a butcher, so he works in the kitchen a lot, I guess. Grandma just went past. Take any of this meat on the table. Rock. I'll pick this up. I got nothing else at the moment. Oh my god. Camera almost saw me. Okay. I get it, man. I get it, man. This is your room. My god. Jesus, dude. Wait. Oh, he has a camera in here now. Oh, shit. Fuck, where's the hatch? Go inside. I didn't take any damage. I escaped that. Do a better job next time, buddy. Good thing there are all these friggin' tunnels to get you around. Oh, tell me he can, like, come down in here. Or does he know about the tunnels? Does he know where they go? And so he's gonna try to catch me on the other end. You know, if I were a murderer chasing around someone whom I've kidnapped, I would leave their possessions nearby to where they initially found them, out of courtesy. Okay, well... seriously, like... seems like... it's either the camera that's catching me, Oh, hello. Oh, what the hell is up with that door? It's either the camera that's catching me, or it's just an alarm he has set up that if anyone enters the kitchen, his precious kitchen, where he makes his glorious dishes, then he knows about it. He will hear about it. Honestly, I could just reload a save. I haven't made much progress. Oh, God! Hello, God damn it! There wasn't anywhere I could have gone, except the closet. I could have gone to the closet. I was just panicking. Alright. One day remains. Does the red indicate, like, your current day? Or do you starve slowly? I mean, if there's a whole day passing, we should be fucking starving to death right now. I'm in a bed. Oh, escape! Thank you for leaving the thank you for leaving the lighter here. Television, can't shut it off, yeah. Yeah. Gotta turn the light off in here. Strength in you and your faith, huh? Oh, I'm in the basement. Is that grandma around the corner right there, or is that the bike made of bones? Okay, look at the ground, because there could be... Could be bear traps here. Titanium locks, too complicated. Are you shitting me? You have a camera down here? No one's here. No one's here. No one's here. No one's here. No. Light air you in the face. And now I'm dead. Sacrifice. Oh my god. Yep, he's the pastor. Is that supposed to be us? I didn't realize we were that... our voice goes that deep when we get caught. Oh, just tell me it's a game over. Don't tell me it's an ending. I didn't beat the game. Come on now. Food bucket salesman. Food bucket salesman number 2. Is that a spoiler? Alright. Okay, press escape to quit. I mean, skip.